Hi guys, Victoria Bardovich here, and I want to share with you a little bit today about the different ways that you can connect with people sexually. So you've got first, personal. Personal connections is when the heart and every single part of you personally is online and wanting to connect with that person. Usually when we connect for the personal, it's because we want to make a relationship, we want to go deep with this person and really get to know them in all the ways and be a part of their life. The second one is actually impersonal. So impersonal sexuality is really got a bad rap because you can see this inside of one night stands and very casual sex. And actually impersonal is like two beings coming together with just their sexuality, wanting to have a meeting just with their sexuality. And when the sexuality is meeting another sexuality, there's actually a beautiful like heart, like loving connection that can actually happen inside of that. But it doesn't have to mean that I want to get to know you and know your brother is and know what you're doing next week and know what you do for a job and all those different things. It just means that the sexuality inside of me wants to come together with the sexuality inside of you. And that is one other way that you can connect with someone. The third way is transpersonal. Transpersonal means like an aspect of my consciousness wants to journey with an aspect of your consciousness. And usually when we meet in this way, yes, it is sexuality, but there's more to this. It's like the sexuality wants to explore a particular part of this person's being, a particular aspect of this person's consciousness. And things that you often see that come out inside of sexuality when it's explored on a transpersonal level is people's past life experiences or some aspect of self, like their dominance or their submission or their regalness or their capacity to find like a different part of themselves. And one of the beautiful things around like meeting inside of the transpersonal is that more of you gets to come online. So when somebody has a transpersonal meeting, the reason they might do this is because they want to find a new aspect of self. Maybe they're drawn to that person sexually because they have an aspect of their personality that they don't have. Maybe they have a leadership aspect that they want to obtain. Maybe they have more of a feminine emotionality that this person would like to have more access to. And this is happening all the time, even when people are having personal connections where they're trying to date one another. They're actually meeting or being drawn to them because of some aspect of their consciousness. For an example, very masculine men may be very drawn to very feminine women that are very connected to their emotions. This is because they want to develop their emotional body and their aspect of their own feminine inside of themselves. The same happens the opposite way around. If there is a woman who has, not able to crush her goals as much as she wants to. Maybe she's really drawn to a man who's very powerful in the world because he's able to embody this part of himself, and she wants aspect of that, more access to that part of herself. The same thing with impersonal. So when an impersonal connection happens, like what is really going on beneath the surface is a capacity to really own the sexuality and really just be with their sexuality as a free being and not have to live up to the identity that they walk around with in the day-to-day life, so it's like they get to be in the fullness of all their kinky, wild experience of themselves without needing to be somebody for someone. It's like when you can just be with that one aspect of who you are, there's a real beauty that comes along with that. And it doesn't mean that it doesn't have to be caring or kind or loving. It just means that that one aspect is getting to really shine in this experience. And then we got with the personal. So the personal is like a beautiful way to really honor the wholeness of a human being. Honor the fact that they are a mother, a sister, a brother, a father, like whatever else they are, and really give reverence to the fullness of who they are as a being in the world, as well as their sexuality, as well as aspects of their consciousness. And sometimes I would say the shadow aspect of coming together inside of just the personal connection is there's a bit of a bypassing of like wanting that, like who that person really is. Often, sometimes in a personal connection, it's like we want that other person to be something for us. We really want you to be my girlfriend, so I'm going to make love with you in the hope that you'll be that for me. I really want you to be somebody that can take care of me, so I'm going to offer you my sexuality in the exchange that we can have this longer relationship where you take care of me. So there's shadows and gold to every single one of these three layers of interacting sexually. And the more awareness we have of all of them and feel more comfort in each one of them, the more truth will actually emerge through our sexuality, and we will not be moving from the shadow aspects of them. So hopefully that's helpful. I'd love to hear some of your insights in the comment of where you feel like you've been moving from, where you'd like to move from next, and what you think you might do about that. All right, thanks so much. Bye.